Greetings. My name is Clauneck, and I welcome you to the Temple of Clauneck. Let's talk a little bit more about pacts. There are many different kinds of pacts that one can make. Oftentimes, when working with a spirit or deity, especially if you want to improve the connection to that spirit or deity, and allow the flow of the energy of that archetype into your life, various promises or even pacts are made, exchanges are made, in order to increase the connection and flow of this energy. So, let me talk to you about 3 different kinds of pacts that you could make with a spirit or deity, in this case with Clauneck, or Lucifer for that matter. First of all, there are temporary pacts, or promises, exchanges that you can make. In the yogic tradition, these are called anushtanams, and are essentially promises made between a deity or spirit and an individual. This could be as simple as you saying, upon evocation of that particular spirit, in this case Clauneck, that for the next 7 days, to honor Clauneck, you will offer him a food offering every day at a certain time. And you honor that offering in exchange for a particular thing manifesting, a particular intention manifesting. These temporary offerings could be your choice in terms of how you wish to structure them and how long you wish for them to be. Of course, if you're making one of these promises, you want to make sure these pacts, you can actually stick to them. So it might be a 7-day pact, it might be a 14-day pact, it might be a whole year. Of course, the more time you give, the longer the pact, the stronger the connection and impact of manifestation that you may see. However, you also don't want to break the pact. Now, some people say that if you break the pact, the spirit would be upset and there may be adverse effects. In my opinion, that depends on the spirit, and there are always ways to fix it. So if you are going to make a pact, make sure you fulfill the promise. So those are temporary pacts. Then there are much longer term pacts. Pacts that you could make for the rest of your life. Such as a pact that once a week you would do a full evocation of Clauneck and give a whole bunch of offerings for the rest of your life. Or every evening as the sun sets, you watch the sunset, no matter where you are, and you say his enchant 7 times. These are much more devotional and long-term pacts that can significantly increase the flow of the energy into your life, bringing you wealth in this case, riches, multiplying your income. But once again, these are pacts that you don't want to break. So if you are considering forming a pact, start with something small that you can stick to. Unless you're the kind that likes to break in through the front door, going all out. The third kind are the more extreme pacts, which one should only even consider if they really are willing to be bound to a spirit in a particular way. Doing this sort of offering can bring the spirit very strongly manifesting into your life, the energy of the archetype manifesting very strongly into your life. And these are, of course, blood offerings. Now, when I say a blood offering, I'm not saying a person must harm themselves in any way. That's not how it should be done, although people do that. It could be a simple prick on the finger using a lancet that is used to test blood sugar, ensuring that it's sterile, and offering a drop of blood on the sigil. Now these are much deeper pacts that go beyond just the physical body. It may go beyond lifetimes. Who knows? Maybe some of you who are watching these videos have already formed a pact with Clauneck, which is why you're here, which is why you have a calling. The karma, which is a form of binding that brings people together, may be taking place here, which is why you're here, meaning you had some interaction with the spirit before, so you feel drawn to the spirit. This applies to anything. It might be a Hindu deity, like that you feel drawn to. It might be a Christian deity, it might be a Greek deity, or it might be a spirit of the goetia. It could be a person in your workplace that you feel drawn to. It could be a family or a friend. All these people, after all, they're all spirits and bodies. You form some kind of connection with them, which is why they're there in your life. So you've been brought here for a reason. Try to figure out why. Whether it's a connection you want to nurture and see what it can teach you and what blessings it can bring into your life. That's for up to you to discover. If you want to be further a part of this community, further show your devotion and increase your connection to Clauneck and the work we do here at the Temple of Clauneck, consider becoming a patron on my Patreon channel dedicated to Clauneck. You can find the link in the description box below. I hope you found this video useful. And remember, always make sure, before you make a pact, that you're ready and you're able to uphold the commitment and promise. Hail Clauneck, Avalan Essen Clauneck Kiar.